I would think that was weird, and I would not want to do it.
So you divorce him?
No. I already said I would not divorce him.
Oh, he would. Okay, but
He
if
might divorce me.
yeah, let's say it was like a deal breaker for him. Okay. The question is, I guess going this way, if you saw your boyfriend just get beat up, just the shit kicked out of him, and he's all knocked out, all fucked up, would you lose a bit of attraction for him?
Knowing who he is at this point, no, I think I would just be more upset at the situation.
Okay.
It happened to me. And
What
I stayed
happened?
with him. He got beat up.
No, I don't care. Like,
And I stayed with him.
but, okay, you stayed with him, but did
and
you...
I iced his face and everything.
Did you, lose
No.
some attraction for him?
No, it was like he was jumped.
What about you? Have you had that experience? Have you had the experience, and what would happen?
I've had an experience of being with a guy at a bar, and he was going to start a fight, but didn't fight. But no, I would lose attraction.
You would lose attraction?
Yes.
My only question is it a one-on-one or a group setting? Because if he gets jumped by 10 men and he gets his ass whooped, I'm going to
Just
be...
1v1.
One-on-one, yeah.
Loses 1v1.
Yes, I'm losing respect for him as a man. Yes.
Okay.
No, that has not happened, and I don't think I would lose respect.
Or attraction.
Or attraction. No, that's never happened. I don't think so.
Okay.
But I don't know.
What about you,
I don't
Claire?
think so.
It's never happened to me, but I don't think I would lose any attraction.
Okay. What about you?
I don't think it's happened to me, and I don't think I'd lose attraction to him. And honestly, a feminine trait is nurturing, and you want to nurture your man. So if they get their shit kicked, then you're the nurturing instinct comes out.
You can lose attraction and still nurture them.
I just have a question. How do you not know if he's how you don't know if that's ever happened to you?
I can't
did
really
he hide
think
it?
of it.
Did he get beat up and then kind of hide it? Maybe.
I feel like a few situationships maybe, but I don't know.
There are definitive things in life.
Yeah.
Yes, this happened. No, it didn't. But
if he
okay.
got beat up, he would have.
I guess I can't think of a specific
black eye.
example.
Okay. Well, how about this? Maybe that's not the best question, but let's say, trying to think. Would there be an expectation on your part if you were out with your boyfriend and, I don't know, you're in kind of a restaurant bar environment and some guy walks by and says hey babe, nice ass, or something inappropriate?
It's the bare minimum.
Do you want your guy, maybe he doesn't get in a fight, but you want him to confront that guy?
That's the bare minimum.
Bare minimum is what? To confront him?
Yeah, of course.
Kick
if he
his
gets
ass?
sexually that's sexually harassing your woman.
So what
So
should
say
he
something.
do? He should.
And it'd be the same if he got sexually harassed by I'd say
Yeah,
I'd say something.
the stakes are
if
bigger.
my man got sexually harassed by a woman.
Sure. Although women tend to, female conflicts tend to not as frequently result in physical conflict.
Yeah,
And then the
I
stakes are
agree.
way higher when men are fighting,
Yeah.
just because of force.
Okay. But
Like men walk away with
I've honestly never gotten in a physical fight with a woman.
right.
So
But here's the thing though, as a woman you could tell a girl off, and maybe it leads to it could lead to a physical confrontation, but it's less likely. However, if I step to a guy, even if I'm in the right, and I'm yo, what the fuck? Knock it off. That's my, I tell him, hey man, that's not cool, whatever it is. There's a risk anytime you're dealing with men that it could get to physical.
there's a risk that you're saying
way
generally.
higher risk.
Well, you
Oh,
said
what?
generally.
I'm not. I can't even engage with you. I'm actually frustrated talking
Why?
with you. What's your point? That there's a risk? What was
There's
your point?
a risk, but in every verbal confrontation that you've ever had with a man, how what percentage of times has it become physical?
I attempt to avoid completely unnecessary verbal altercations with men.
And how many times when you have gotten in it has it escalated to physical confrontations? You know, like how many times has that escalated to a
Well,
physical
because
fight?
my goal is to avoid like street violence. I have perhaps a bit of smarts to myself. I don't go around picking verbal fights with men.
Good.
But I don't see how that has anything to fucking. You're in fucking La La Land.
What do you mean? You were saying, you literally said that, like, generally, it'd lead to a physical confrontation. So I'm asking you.
What? I didn't say that.
You did.
No, I said the risk.
The risk is higher.
As compared to when two women are verbally arguing,
Yeah.
sometimes that could escalate to physical confrontation. However, women typically are less likely to resort to physical violence. Men, on the other hand, if you're in a verbal altercation with a man, two men, that risk is higher in men, it ending up into a physical violence situation, than it is in women.
Unless
Okay,
it's like
sure.
role play and you're like role playing like a CNC scene, you know? Then I think it could be kind of hot to get
Thank you.
men.
That's really helpful.
I think it's just because men tend to be more aggressive.
Pasty George donated $200. Shares 5 and 6. Thank you for being honest about losing attraction for your boyfriend or husband if they got beaten up in a fight. You two are based for that part.
Okay. All right. I don't know where we were here. We were talking about like protection, and you were saying, well, hold on, protection goes both ways. Okay. The point is that typically there is going to be a larger gendered expectation on men to fit the role of protector in a relationship. Men don't look to women to be protectors. Don't look to women to protect. The security and protection of the household, if I'm living with a girl, if we're married, that falls on me. Now, look, I have no problem if she wants to own a firearm. All the better. Good for her. But majority of women probably aren't on that page. So the protection of the household, the protection of her, eventually the protection of our children. Like, for example, if there's a noise in the night, the general gender dynamic is not, I'm not going to look to my girlfriend and be like, hey, go downstairs and check that out. Most women be like, what the fuck? You're a bitch maid. I'm going to see what's up. And if there's a home invader, I will dispatch the home invader. I'm not going to look to my girlfriend, who's fucking 110 pounds, to go deal with that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, in that context, yeah.
Okay. So explain to me, though, if it's the case that this is a one-directional gender expectation for men to be protectors, that's something exclusively that men do. And then as it relates to providing, also I believe protecting isn't just physical threats, but you need to protect your girlfriend, wife, whatever, from threats of mind. So there's massive amounts of propaganda in society. Massive propaganda. It could be political, it could be socially, it could be culturally. Okay. Like, for example, and look, I know there's some women at this table might be upset by this. But for example, I think there is a motive in society to make women as insecure as possible in their physical appearance. And this is so that billion and trillion dollar corporations can leech, there's a better word than leech, can siphon money from the pockets of women as it relates to the cosmetic industry. This is the trillion-dollar industry. They want you to be insecure so you can buy that blush. They want you to be insecure so you can buy that foundation and that everything.
Totally.
For life. They have you for life. They've had you before you could even conceptualize, before you can even reason, before you can even rationalize. They have most of these women when they're like 13.
Totally.
Women are
That's
wearing
when I
makeup
started
very
wearing
young.
makeup.
And there's a very strong incentive to keep people feeling insecure about how they look. And it's, again, $1 trillion industry. This goes into the plastic surgery industry. So from my purview, if I'm dating a woman and she doesn't have any plastic surgery, and she comes to me and she says, you know what, Brian, I have an A cup. I want bigger boobs. My job is to say, you're fine how you are. I think you're beautiful. Don't go and get a dangerous and unnecessary surgery. That's, there's all kinds of issues with plastic surgery. Look, most of the time it's fine, whatever. It's expensive, potentially dangerous, and you don't need it. You don't need it. There's no medical reason, except for rare, you had a breast removed due to cancer. There's really no medical reason for breast implants. I think men have a duty to protect not just physically, but of the mind. So I need to guide her and protect her from the malevolent and evil influences of society and culture. Yeah, you're not even listening. Good talk.
No, I was, and I agree with you actually, because but I also think you should be supportive no matter what, and that's protecting.
No, being
your woman's
supportive
mind,
is not allowing my girlfriend or wife to be bamboozled by the what's the best way to phrase this? The psyop of society and culture. Humans have got on just fine for thousands of years without painting your face or getting plastic surgically cut into you and implanted. Women have got on just fine. Now, it's one thing if, I meet a girl, if she's already had it done.
Yeah, your ex looked like she had some.
She's not my ex, but. It's going to be a hard sell. It's going to be a hard sell to be like, hey, get that shit taken out. However, if she comes to me and I'm already dating her, and I would hope that she would look to me to give her guidance on decision making, I would guide her away from doing that.
Would you not date a girl if she had
It depends
implants?
It's not a deal breaker, but it's my preference.
To not.
But also, just to be clear, when I say it's not a deal breaker and preferences, it would be my preference to date a woman who's a trillionaire.
Right.
That would be really good for me.
Right.
I would love that.
Right.
That's not to say I wouldn't be dissatisfied if I dated a girl who worked at Chick-fil-A.
Is this now our turn to break down why a trillionaire would never date you?
Yeah, for real.
Well, no, but the difference here would be my bare minimum is she has to earn $0.
Okay.
So
preference though would be no implants.
Well, so I guess when I say it would be my when we're dating, obviously it would be our preference to get the most, in every single thing that matters, looks, money, personality, all the characteristics that everybody cares about. We would want to maximize all those traits, right? So you want a guy who's successful. Well, the ultimate manifestation of that is the richest person in the world. Sorry, I might have spit there a little bit.
No one saw.
No, it's okay. I'll lick it off the
I
table.
knew
That's
it was coming.
disgusting.
I knew it was a matter of time. Okay.
But of course, most of you would date a guy and there would be no issues in the relationship whatsoever if he earned way less than billions and billions of dollars a year. So when I say preference, I'm using it more so not as a bare minimum, but the ultimate manifestation of what somebody could potentially want.
My
yeah.
boyfriend actually doesn't like body piercings. That's just something he's not a fan of. And I had my belly button pierced since I was like 16. And he had mentioned it a lot. Like, hey, I don't like that. I don't like it. And so I took it out for him. And
Nice.
I'm happy. Like, if it makes him happy and he likes it, then more power to me and to him.
Sounds like people settle for what they can get versus what they really want.
Yeah.
Because, like, that's, like, your choice. Why would you need your husband's validation? Like, is it really that important?
If your husband said he
Yes,
didn't
it
like your
is.
tattoo, would you get it removed?
Yeah, like, would you cut
Yes, I
your
would.
nipples off if he was like, I don't like your nipples, I think they're too large?
That's completely
I
different.
think she should
That's-
end the relationship because of this
That's
small little
mutilation.
thing. I mean,
No.
if he checks
No.
all these other boxes and he just wants the piercing out, yeah, bye-bye piercing.
No. He's bye-bye boy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably why you're
I
single.
mean,
and
the other
unhappy.
component
Well, I didn't get
here-
manipulated.
The other component.
How do you know she's unhappy?
Okay,
I'm
let's.
not even going to comment.
Can we stay on topic here, guys? Holy shit. Ridiculous. You guys are all over the place. The other component of protecting is if eventually, and look, maybe some of you don't want kids, you have to protect the family. And there are threats from society that will impact your children and your family.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to get too political with it, but okay, your kid goes to school and, makes a passing comment like, I think I'm a girl and it's a boy. Kids are easily confused. Most of them grow out of that. Maybe they were joking. Oh, the teacher. Oh, okay. Go talk to the counselor or go talk to I don't know what they do in fucking school. I don't know what they do. We should get you with the school psychologist. And then they go, I need to protect my child from that. Mm-hmm. There's other things too that you need to protect your children from.
So you're
I don't know.
transphobic?
How would
You
that
don't
be,
have to be
How would that be
transphobic.
transphobic?
To say
Because
that
you're
quote
already
on
shutting down your child's sexuality before they can
You're
discover
fucking
it.
Your
child does not know
Oh yeah, your child.
You're not,
yeah, you're
you're not gonna put that. You're not gonna put that label on him. I have a 2.5-year-old, and one of my biggest fears is something being put in front of him that he doesn't. Kids are meant to play. They're meant to learn. Keep all the other shit out.
Well, maybe
They're
the
meant
kids
to
want to touch
explore
each other.
themselves,
Let
too.
them
Whoa,
touch
whoa,
each
whoa,
other.
hold on.
Can she go? Like seriously?
That's enough.
Let's not go down.
You're disgusting.
Hold on. Hold on. We're not talking of the kids.
fuck?
Okay, that's. I have to wait one moment. I am gonna have to wait one moment. What's your body count?
Probably like 100.
Okay, hold on. You also said that. Hold on. We're gonna come back to this, but you said you got involved with an older guy. You were together for 2 months, and the first night you guys hooked up, what happened?
We may have did a little too many drugs, and I got knocked up.
Okay.
That's
What
all.
else? What else?
I don't know. I decided to have an abortion because I didn't want to have a kid. That's all
And
that
then
happened.
what about the STD?
Oh, yeah. So that's a crazy story. So imagine getting knocked up and then you also get chlamydia from the guy. Like, that's just like crazy. Like, that baby could have had chlamydia. So, like, I was like, I'm going to abort this baby because I just feel like that's not in my morality to like bring a child into the world considering the current day that we are living. Like, this is not. Because then you have questions like this where it's like, if my child wants to be a boy or girl, like, it's better to just avoid that in all.
Okay.
But that's all that happened. That's just like normal. I'm sure you've had chlamydia.
Okay. Yeah. I got it. Final thing here. Should a guy pay if he takes you on a date?
Yes.
Do you think you deserve chivalry?
Yes. But also, like, I wouldn't care if a guy didn't open the door for me. Like,
Okay. Would you agree that only women who are ladies deserve chivalry?
what? Women who are ladies?
Yeah,
I
should
think everyone deserves
All women
chivalry.
deserve chivalry? Okay.
Yeah.
So men should be gentlemen and
Yeah, if
do
you
the
pick up a
gent
girl
for you.
from Figueroa, open the door for her and give her a few
Yeah.
extra $100. She deserves chivalry.
So I mean, my point would be, you expect men to like pay for dates, do chivalrous stuff. I would just point out, you're not a lady. You might find men who are simps who are willing to treat you like one. You don't deserve it. You're an active sex worker. You do OnlyFans. You do hardcore porn. There's a photo on your Instagram of 2 glass butt plugs smushed into your face. You've had at least 1 admitted STD, 1 abortion, and you do drugs. I think the fair trade-off is if a man should be chivalrous, the woman should be virtuous. You don't deserve it. Nick, just be careful on this one, okay? Here's your red card. Red card for you. So, kindly asking you to get up and leave.
This is Sparta!
Thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
I just want to say that you make money off of. Be really proud of your life
Sorry,
choices.
repeat it.
I said you make your money off of trolling women. You must be really proud of your life choices.
How am I? I'm engaging in conversation in good faith.
Well,
You're the one
because
who came on and
you're
trolled.
trolling me, but you make your money off of trolling women
Yeah, that-
over what they decide to do with their bodies. And you're transphobic. And you're racist. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if you got shot like Charlie Kirk. I'm going to say.
Whoa.
No, leave it, Nick.
Whoa.
Ciao.
Video, Nick.
Can we spread out? They're probably going to put her in here.
Sorry, guys. We're gonna wait Felicity. Here, we're gonna scoot everybody down a seat, and then Felicity, or everybody, just scoot down a seat. Take your cups with you.
Oh. They
Oh,
want
wait,
us to leave.
Coming back, I think leave the mics.
Oh.
Yeah,
This
leave
way.
the
It's
mic,
just
just move down a seat.
Me?
everybody else.
That's my.
Okay. Can we make sure she doesn't take any?
Sorry, guys.
pictures or
We're
anything?